Hello my friends, welcome to Bradley J Travel. Bradley J with you. We're in Rome. This video is not about the famous sites. There are plenty of videos about that. This is about walking and walking the neighborhoods. Prior to departing, I watched the Stanley Tucci series on Italian food, and he was raving about a restaurant called Armando's Al Pantheon. And a colleague of mine as well was raving about it. And I thought, well, if I see this place, I'll go there. And on day one, after only being in Rome about 2 hours, there it was right in front of me. And I said, I have to get in here. So I happened to be there just about the time it was opening up, and I thought I was all set. One guy in front of me, but he turns around. He was from England, and in his English accent asked me, kind of smugly, if I had a reservation. No, I don't have a reservation. Oh, well, you need a reservation. I got mine a month ago. So I figured I'd just try to sneak in and out real quickly and tell him, I won't stay a long time. I'll just eat my bowl and go. Can I get in? The door unlocks and a waiter pops his head out, and I ask him if I can get in just to sneak in and out. You know, I tried to talk my way in without a reservation. He said, nope, sorry. And then another waiter came out. I asked that waiter, no, sorry. So since I really didn't care about being inside the restaurant that much, I figured I'd get some takeaway. I really cared mostly about the quality of the food. I wanted to experience this Italian pasta at its pinnacle. So I asked another waiter if I could just get some takeaway, something to go. He gave me a hard no. And finally I asked another waiter, and that guy said yes. And within about 20 minutes, I had my nice to-go carbonara. It was only €10 for one thing. And when I opened that to-go box and saw that carbonara, my mind was blown. So if you go to Rome and you want to taste some really good food, make a reservation at Armando Al Pantheon. One suggestion I have is you might want to study up on the bus system before you go. And for really low dough, you ride the public buses through the neighborhoods. You get off when you want. You can get a pass, I believe, for a certain amount of time that gives you unlimited rides. And maybe study up on the neighborhoods a little bit before you go and take the bus from neighborhood to neighborhood. And when something looks inviting, a bar, a restaurant, a shop, a street, an intersection, just get off and walk if you can walk. Get yourself a coffee, watch the folks go by, and try to interact as much as you can. That adds a lot. And there's this, when you're on the bus, you feel a little bit less like a tourist. You feel a little bit more like a local, and that's cool. I do have a specific recommendation for one neighborhood. It's the Trastevere neighborhood. And it is, well, it is said to be a blue-collar kind of neighborhood. It's a funky neighborhood, and it just feels right. It feels great. I can't recommend it highly enough. Just wander, maybe get yourself a gelato or a coffee, and then another gelato. I think it's fun to have a mission for the day. One thing I wanted to do while I was there is take advantage of the Roman fashion sense, and I wanted to buy a blazer, a real Italian blazer, and try to find a decent deal. That took me 2 days, but it allowed me to walk a lot with a purpose, and that makes walking much more fun. Another mission might be to find the best example of a particular Italian dish that you love. Rome is famous for its Big Four, Fabulous Four pastas. You might say, today, I'm going to, or we're going to try to find the ultimate bowl of bucatini alla matriciana. And you might go to 3 or 4 restaurants that day and order the same thing. Or you could just say, I'm going to gorge myself on mortadella today. On my final day, the mission was to find a beautiful cigar for my host, which involved about 6 miles of walking and stopping to ask maybe 10 people for directions. I love asking directions rather than looking at the phone. It's a way to interact with locals. If you liked the video, please subscribe, sign up for notifications of new posts, and follow me on all my social media. Travel lightly.